If you listen to the internet, this scoop of powder is either a glowing shortcut to instant muscle or a dangerous lab chemical that will wreck your health. The reality is much more boring. Drinking whey protein doesn't automatically build muscle. It does one thing and one thing only. It makes hitting your daily protein target convenient. We are going to look at the specific data from 365 days of use to see exactly how this powder fits into a high-performance diet and what happens when you stop guessing and start measuring. Before we start, a quick reminder. This is general fitness education. If you have specific medical conditions, allergies, or injuries, consult a healthcare professional first. Understanding the strictly limited role of this powder is the only way you'll stop wasting your money and actually get the physical results you are expecting. When milk is processed to make cheese, it splits into two distinct paths. Solid curds become your cheese, and the leftover liquid is the whey. That leftover liquid is filtered, cleaned, and dried. What's left is a powder retaining all 9 essential amino acids, the biological building blocks your body requires to repair muscle. In this historical processing room, you see the massive scale of the cheese wheels produced. Whey is a natural byproduct of this dairy separation process, not a modern synthetic chemical cooked up in a lab. To grow muscle tissue, you need roughly 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight every single day. Look at this progress meter. You eat your chicken, eggs, and yogurt, but often that leaves a distinct empty gap at the top. That gap is where whey protein belongs. When eating another chicken breast becomes physically difficult, a single scoop drops in to complete your daily requirement. Your workout is the signal telling your body to grow. Hitting your daily protein number provides the raw materials to do it. Whey is simply an efficient, cheap tool to finish the job. A common trap is replacing actual meals with 2 or 3 shakes a day just because you don't feel like cooking. You need real meals. Whole foods provide vitamins, minerals, and the physical volume needed to keep you full. Keep your powder to a strict supplement role. Aim for just 1 25-gram scoop per day to top off your intake. In this X-ray diagram, we see the risk of over-relying on powder. Liquid calories go down fast and completely bypass your stomach's natural fullness signals. You drink the shake, but your hunger remains the same. So you eat your normal meals and then you add a shake. That's an extra 150 calories on top of what your body already needs. That surplus is immediately stored as fat. Protein is required for repair, but calories dictate your size. If you ignore the total math of what you're drinking, you'll bury the muscle you've worked so hard to build under a layer of fat. For decades, people sprinted to the locker room to chug a shake within 30 minutes of lifting, terrified they'd miss the anabolic window. Look at this wall of fitness magazines. That 30-minute rule was an arbitrary deadline heavily amplified by early fitness media and supplement companies to create urgency and sell more tubs of powder. Biologically, your muscles don't have a ticking countdown clock. The actual window for muscle recovery and protein synthesis stays open for several hours after your session. In this image, the intense physical effort of the lift is what forces the body to adapt. The training stimulus is the only urgent part. You can drink your shake whenever it fits easily into your schedule. Morning, afternoon, or an hour after you get home from the gym. It all works perfectly fine. Hitting your total protein target by the time you go to sleep dictates your success. The exact minute you swallow the shake does not. When you finally go to buy a tub, you'll notice the supplement aisle is purposefully cluttered, with confusing scientific labels and expensive fillers designed to overwhelm you. Let's look at this breakdown. Whey concentrate is your baseline. It contains about 70 to 80% protein, leaving in some residual carbs and fats. That makes it cheaper, and honestly, it tastes creamier. Whey isolate is put through extra filtering to strip out those extra carbs and fats, leaving you with over 90% protein. It costs significantly more, and you only need it if you are meticulously counting every single gram of your macros during a strict cut. However, many people overlook a simple digestive reality. Whey is a dairy product. If you have any level of lactose intolerance, forcing down these shakes will lead directly to bloating and skin issues. Choosing a protein powder isn't a test of who can buy the most expensive label. Pick the option your digestion handles comfortably and your wallet can support month after month. With these 5 rules in place, the decision-making process at the supplement store becomes a matter of logic rather than a reaction to branding. Remember the golden rule. Fitness should not be a punishment. It requires just enough challenge in the gym to force the body to adapt, and enough smart recovery to let that adaptation happen. For the next 7 days, pick one frictionless action. Add a single scoop of whey to a meal you already eat, like your morning oats. Hit your daily protein target, stay within your calorie range, and prioritize your sleep. When the math is correct, the progress in the mirror becomes inevitable.